It's not quite a nor'easter, but the rain's coming down pretty good here at Fenway Park in Boston. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball. Garrett Richards will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in this last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
First pitch on its way. Gio Urshela comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One and one. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent. And he'll reward pitchers around the knees, but on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Anthony Siegler will be next. Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Striding forward now is the DH, Anthony Siegler. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with the slider for a strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Devers has a play, and that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian. Michael King, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty B, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on the way. Joey Gallo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out. Up next, Giancarlo Stanton, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Bogarts. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and it brings Estevan Florial in at the plate. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights in second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
Anthony Santander the next to bat as it's grounded sharply to first. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll move to the third with no score. Now it'll be Kyle Higashioka. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for speed stuff.
Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
At the plate, Bobby Bradley lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Next, it'll be Andrew Velasquez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball, like, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. 2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the AB on its way. One and 0. Here it is.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater, right? Saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
The catcher.
Now here's the first offering.
d'Arnaud.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Jason Hayward is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now. Now into the box, Kike Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, no balls and a strike. Popped him up. Higashioka is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in veteran third baseman Gio Urshela.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Joey Gallo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
From the stretch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Fouled off.
Devers.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Austin Slater is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Florio is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in is Estevan Florio. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. In there at the knees, strike 1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So next to bat will be Kyle Higashioka. He doubled his last time up. First offering. Fly ball out to right field. Chasing after it is Santander. He's through first and hustling for second. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He's been making it real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
So now to the plate, Bobby Bradley. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Higashioka leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so they're of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And that misses 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Lifted down the line in left. Gallo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now back, first base.
Next up is Garrett Cooper. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So 2 down and a runner at first. And up next, the catcher Travis d'Arnaud from the stretch, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He certainly
Will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on the way. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Gio Urshela comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Next for New York, Anthony Siegler. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Grounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And stepping in, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The designated hitter, Jason Hayward.
First offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Tapped down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Lifted down the line in left. Gallo is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Here now is Rafael Devers. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Florio will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Martinez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
To short, hit hard. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. It's there. He got him. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Estevan Florio is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
The 1-1.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
The center fielder, Austin.
And that's in there for a strike.
Slater.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate now is Xander Bogaerts. He grounded out last time up. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now here it comes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch.
I know it's cliche.
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Slow little roller to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to hit is Bobby Bradley. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. On the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And this is swung on and missed on a ball that hits him in the process. 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, right on the curveball as this one's whacked into right center for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Slater gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Striding in for Boston, Anthony Santander flew out last time up.
the right fielder.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Right side, fair ball down the line.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next to hit, Travis d'Arnaud. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet?
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count, the pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Gallo is under it, and he the catch for out number 3. Red Sox settle for Christian Pache will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Matt Barnes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run. In line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Slater's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final.